영어 잘하는 법에 대해 토론토 대학교 언어학 교수님한테
여쭤봤어요.
Hello.
What is the number one mistake non-English speakers make when pronouncing English?
That's a good question. I think the vowels e, u, a, o, those are longer versus I, e, a. Those are shorter. To having e versus e, it can be difficult to figure out that you have to do long for e always.
If you're young, at a young age, you accept those rules like without much effort.
Yeah, it's so children, babies, the first few years of your life, you've got a lot of neuroplasticity. Your brain is just ready to absorb language and figure it out. And as we age, that neuroplasticity goes away, and by about puberty or so, it becomes much harder to learn a language in this automatic way, and you start having to put in more effort.
If you could give English learners just one piece of advice to improve faster, what would it be?
Talk to people, right? Part of what language does is to communicate. And so you need to communicate, talk to people who are learning or who are native speakers, talk to both sets of people, and just practice and practice and practice.
So
Yeah.
more of like expressive instead of receptive.
Yes, yeah. So don't just listen to learning tapes and don't just read aloud, but have live, active conversations.
Last but not least, do you have a short message in general that you want to get across?
Yeah, and this is a message I try to give in all my classes, is that all of the ways that people use language are equally valid. They are all logical, they are all sensible, they're all rule-based, they're not broken. Even non-native varieties of a language, those are perfectly normal, natural ways of using language. And also, that they'll go out of my classroom and not judge other people for the way they use language. That's my big message that I try to get across to everybody. Yeah.